TikTok is officially banned here in the U.S.
TikTok has stopped working in the United States.
TikTok suddenly went dark tonight in the U.S.
TikTok ban in the United States, which is, by the way,
to stop a ban of TikTok now set to take effect on Sunday.
TikTok has gone dark here in the United States.
Is TikTok one of the fastest rising apps we've ever seen in our lifetime? We witnessed an app take the world by storm and have everyone hooked to their platform, generating them billions of dollars. But what changed? On January the 18th at 10:30 Eastern Time, we witnessed one of the biggest shocks of the world and saw the app everyone was hooked on get banned by the Supreme Court, but then unbanned not even less than a day later. Was it really because of a data breach that they didn't trust China having access to our country, or was it to destroy the incomes of these creators on this very platform? Do these creators have Trump to thank for pushing back the ban for 75 days? But the main question that you clicked on for: TikTok is more than 100 apps developed in the past decade by ByteDance, a technology firm founded in 2012 by Chinese entrepreneur named Zhang Yiming. But at first, TikTok was an app called Musical.ly, which launched in Shanghai in 2014, but had strong US business links and a healthy audience in that key market. In 2017, ByteDance acquired Musical.ly for $1 billion and merged it with its own app Douyin. What is Douyin? There is no TikTok in China, but there is Douyin. It's their own separate app for the same company, but in China's country. As of May 2023, Douyin's monthly active users have exceeded 700 million, with an average monthly usage duration of 36.6 hours per person. And the platform's traffic continues to grow in China. Considering we're in 2025, that data could have possibly moved up to 1 billion active users by now. The company decided to rebrand the app as TikTok in order to appeal to a broader international audience. The new name reflects the app's focus on short-term videos and the ticking sound of a clock, which represents the app's quick and addictive nature. Many people will spend most of their time on the For You page. This is where the algorithm puts content in front of users, anticipating what they will enjoy based on content they've already engaged with. And once algorithm recognizes what you like, that's where they catch you in a loop. You may ask, well then, what is the average time spent on TikTok? If you see down below, you will see the significant increase it had just over a 4-year span as it grew every day. The data shows that people spent 23.5 hours more on TikTok than other mainstream social media apps. In 2019, TikTok users only spent 27.4 minutes on the app. The following year, it rose to 52 minutes. But by 2023, social media analysts predict the average time spent on TikTok will increase by 7.3% of 58.8 minutes. The information we just showed was by 2023. In 2025, however, we see it jump even more because now an average TikTok user spends 95 minutes on the app daily. Weekly, an average person spends 606 hours using TikTok, and to top it all off, TikTok users spend around 26 hours on the app monthly. We see now the power of TikTok's algorithm. The hours TikTok users spend monthly equates to 2.3 years of their lifetime. This platform takes the lead in user time spent compared to other forms of social media apps. As you see, the reason is because data also shows that many TikTok users are active on the app, which reflects TikTok's high engagement rate of 5.30% compared to Instagram 1.10% and Twitter 0.30%. People don't realize the engagement difference there, and it's actually a huge difference because when you see the amount of active users on TikTok, how are most of these apps supposed to compete with their numbers? With all these numbers TikTok was averaging over the following years, it just seems like every big app was trying to replicate what TikTok was doing. You had Instagram adding Reels onto their platform, Facebook adding Lasso, Snapchat adding Spotlight, and YouTube adding YouTube Shorts. The reason for this was because of the money TikTok was pulling in off of ads on their platform. Their net revenue in 2020 compared to 2024 was a $17 billion increase in revenue. The creators on that platform, as well as having been doing pretty great as well. This graph is just from the influencer standpoint alone without sponsors or products. You have around 47% of the creators making less than $15,000 a year, 11% make around $50,000 to $75,000, and the rest of them in the graph around the 7 to 10% range, which is still really impressive that these people are able to leverage TikTok and turn it into either a great side income or, if you are lucky enough, a full-time income. Then from TikTok lives, as well as when people were doing something called TikTok NPC streams and making so much money off of them. We had Pinky Dolls say she makes around $7,000 per day from TikTok NPC streams, which came out to about $210,000 per month. TikTok was also able to elevate and build a built-in connection of creators and businesses and brought them together in a place called the Creative Marketplace, so they could connect easier and make brand deals. On the creator side, it's much easier to choose and pick which businesses your content is aligned with, and for business, it makes it easier to find creators that fit their product or service, to run ads on their page with a secure, trustworthy site that lets both parties feel safe. But TikTok isn't just for entertainment anymore. Over time, the app started mixing shopping with its videos. Now, instead of just watching a dance trend or a story time, you might see someone promoting a product, mixing it into their story time video. And that's the TikTok shop for you. It's like Amazon or Temu, but right inside TikTok. You're scrolling through videos and 1 second later, someone's telling you about this amazing lip gloss or this super cool gadget like mouth tape you have to use. And the best part, you can buy it right then and there without even leaving the app. The most surprising fact about this app is that it was launched in September 2023, and in just 1 year, it made over $1 billion in sales. And no doubt TikTok Shop has been a game changer for some people, especially small businesses and creators. Some creators are making thousands of dollars a month just by selling products through their TikTok videos. If one of their videos goes viral, they can make a ton of money really fast. That's pretty cool, especially for people who might not have had a chance to sell their stuff in big stores. It's interesting how TikTok gets so much attention, especially since it's been banned in some countries. Meanwhile, other big platforms like Instagram and Facebook seem to be doing just fine. They've even copied TikTok's best ideas like Instagram Reels and Facebook ads, but no one seems to get as upset with them. One person online pointed out how unfair this feels, saying it's weird that Instagram and Facebook don't get the same amount of criticism, even though they flood us with ads and push us to buy stuff too. It makes people wonder why TikTok is trending so differently when all these platforms are kind of doing the same thing. When TikTok was banned in the US and later brought back, it caused a huge stir. Some people were happy, thinking the ban would stop TikTok's influence. Others said the real issues, like too much screen time and privacy risks, weren't just about TikTok. They believed the ban was more about politics than protecting people. At the same time, Instagram and Facebook took advantage of the situation by copying TikTok's features. Strangely, they didn't face nearly as much criticism for doing the same things. Despite the drama, the TikTok shop has helped small businesses grow by connecting them with buyers. Users shared stories of finding unique items and supporting small sales, and those small sellers ended up making thousands of dollars. Items and supporting small sales, and those small sellers ended up making thousands of dollars.